Rebecca, are you excited to get blueberry mouse pancakes? Are you excited? Look at you in your little bow. Daddy ordered the apple pie pancakes. Can't wait till they come. Sarah ordered fresh fruit mouse pancakes. Bethany ordered the chocolate chip mouse pancake, and I ordered the country bowl. Mine's gonna have steak and eggs and cheese and sausage gravy.
Steak?
Yep. You can taste it if you want, and it's gonna be all bad for you and delicious. We're gonna have a good time. And I'm tasting everybody's food. I'm not a big pancake person, so I let them order it, and then I taste everybody else's. Because I don't like to eat pancakes that much, but I like to taste them. So I try to convince everybody else to order the things I like. Like Bethany gets chocolate chip, and I love chocolate chip.
Chocolate chip.
So I take a bite of everyone else's food, right?
Mommy I don't care.
Mommy always takes a bite of everyone's food.
Yeah, and I don't care. When I ask her to open something, she eats one.
Yep. That's mommy. You have to pay the mommy toll. I always take a bite of whatever anybody's wanting me to open. It's the perks of being a mom, right?
Yeah.
But Bethany, do you share food with anyone else but me? No. Bethany won't allow if anyone's tasted her food or put their hands in her food, she won't eat it. But if I do it, it's okay.
Yeah, if Olivia eats it.
Well, if Olivia eats anyone's food, you're not eating it. Olivia's our dog, if you don't know that. No one wants to... Would anybody at this table eat their food if Olivia licked it or tasted it first?
No!
Daddy said he might.
Ooh.
Okay. How to entertain a baby at breakfast. Let her stack creamer cups.
Yeah.
Put it in there. Show us how you stack them. And it's a good motor skill practice, like gross motor skills. We're working on some gross and fine motor skills here.
That's good.
Much more fine motor skills, I think. I'm not an expert. I just pretend to be one.
It's clean.
Good job, Becca. Oh, Bethany, watch my coffee. Watch. They give really big cups of coffee here, so this is my new favorite place. They got me with the coffee sold.
Your dad would love this place.
Oh. So this restaurant's kind of crowded. It's a bit loud. We waited a long time to get a seat. So, well, yeah, we didn't wait that long. It actually wasn't that bad. We still had to wait in a crowded area where it was very tight and a lot of people were standing very close together. So this face is the aftermath of that. She's wound up. So we just want people to see, like, when we go to, it's not necessarily, in my opinion, super, super crowded. It's just really small and tight. So you feel like there's a lot of people and it feels loud. And people were kind of bunched in together, and she doesn't like when, she has to be so tight with strangers. Like, you can see she can hug and squish and love on me. But if she doesn't know you, she doesn't want you to touch her. But that's a lot of people. Would you want a stranger to touch you? Not necessarily. But she can't deal with even just the close proximity. It's that personal bubble. So she's kind of melting down a little bit. But we're going to calm down. We're going to have our chocolate chip pancakes, and everything's going to be cool. We just need to use our calming techniques. Let's breathe, right? Let's just breathe and relax. One of the things that help us sometimes when she's like this, stop pushing on the table. She likes really tight, deep massage squeezes. Squeeze therapy, like that cuddle therapy, right? But she likes deep, rough, like, tight massage. Not like gentle massage, but like just to really squeeze her muscles. So she's squeezing me right now, but I'm going to try and give her some love here and some cuddles. So hopefully our food will be awesome and delicious, and we'll share it with you. I love your mega facial expressions. They're awesome. Ooh, there's Becca's blueberry pancakes. Uh-oh. Bethany can't wait. There's her chocolate chip pancake. Oh my gosh, that's my country bowl. It's huge. Oh, wow. Okay. Sarah's got the fresh fruit mouse.
There you go. Look at that. Strawberries, blueberries, blackberries.
Donald, move the syrup. Daddy's got the apple pie.
There's no way Daddy's going to finish this. No way.
That looks amazing, though.
It looks like a lot. It looks like
Eat it all. Okay, the pancakes are so delicious, she's feeding them to herself on a fork, like a big girl. And then Daddy ruined it.
No, I was helping her. She's trying to get it.
Yeah, she's been screaming at us because she wants to do the fork herself. She keeps trying. Hey guys, we never actually filmed an ending to that video, so figured I'd come on and film an ending to our fun visit to the pancake house, and point out some things. So when we film these videos, sometimes with some of our family outings or vlogs, we just let things happen as they are, and I'm not sure if people are seeing the little things that happen, because I'm trying to show that we're trying to show that autism, you can't always tell that someone has autism. They fit in sometimes just like everyone else, and then they have their days where they don't. They have their struggles, but that autism isn't always a negative thing. It can be a positive thing. We're autism positive. So when we're at the pancake house, like a lot of people, would you like to be squished in? We talked about that in the video. You know, you're squished in tight. I wouldn't like it, but I just deal with it. So for her, she doesn't like it. And then her way of coping is some of her stims and some of her things, like she starts hissing. And then also when she's overwhelmed, and sometimes just on a regular basis, for some kids with autism, the way I might express emotion, hers is a little bit more intense. So she smiles really big. Her eyes get really big. She squeezes me really hard. Her excitement is like over the top kind of thing. For Bethany, it tends to happen more when she's overwhelmed. That doesn't or really, really happy, but it doesn't help in, yeah, well, maybe when she gets mad, she gets like, when she's mad, it's mad. Versus just a little bit mad, I'm really mad, I lose it. So her emotions tend to be a little bit over the top with certain things. But that's okay, that's Bethany, and that's her, and I appreciate it. We appreciate her as she is. We appreciate her for who she is. We don't expect her to be anyone other than her. So while I might discourage some of the excitement, some of the emotion because it's a little bit loud, and I'm, you know, trying to contain her a little bit, I'm not trying to tell her to not be who she is. So that's when, you know, people start to see the differences or start to look at her, but they don't, you know, they'll say, oh, well, she doesn't look like she has autism, which, how do you look autistic? But they will be like, what's wrong with this kid? Because, you know, we were in this crowded place. It was tight. People were a little too close. People were touching, which nobody necessarily likes, but you just kind of either move away or deal with it, where she gets a little upset and gets overwhelmed. And then she starts doing the things you saw, the hissing, the big eyes, the screeching, the being loud. And people are like, oh, that kid's crazy. Like, they, you know, I've heard people say that. I've heard people like, what's wrong with that kid? Wow, that kid doesn't know how to behave. You know, dirty looks, side eye. I don't care. She's who she is. And she's doing excellent. If I could show you Bethany when she was little and we were starting intervention to Bethany now, total different person. For the most part, she does amazing at camouflaging and holding her stuff in, and waiting till appropriate moments to let her emotions out, to show how upset she is, how overwhelmed she is. Some days she can't. She's a kid. She shouldn't have to. If she can't handle it, that's fine, you know. As long as she lets me know and we can step out of that situation. Because, I mean, she's still only 7 years old. She's still learning to cope with life and to deal with everyday things. Any 7-year-old shouldn't have to be able to just, you know, deal with just anything. They're still kids. So, every day is a new day and a learning process. But, yeah, that was Bethany at the pancake house. But, you know what? She did really well. We had a lot of fun, and I think it's so cute sometimes when she does some of those things. So it's not a bad thing, it's a positive thing. That's who she is, and we appreciate it. So I hope you enjoyed watching us at the pancake house, having a good time, eating our breakfast, and got to see, you know, a little bit of a day. That sometimes with the autism, days are amazing. Sometimes they're super, super bad. I have some meltdown videos coming, like for, you know, daily tasks, how she struggles with that. And then sometimes how it's, you know, she's just quirky and fun and being who she is. And it's a little over the top, but it's not, she's not being insane. She's not being loud. She's not disrupting others. She's just being who she is and trying to cope as best she can. And I think she does an amazing job. She tries her hardest every day to just participate in everyday things, to be in a regular classroom, to be with her peers, to go to gymnastics, to go to piano, go to crowded restaurants, go to Disney World. She knows that it's going to be crowded. She knows that at the end she's going to be overwhelmed and maybe the next day crash, but she doesn't let her stop her. She goes and she does it. So I think that's awesome. And I hope she always stays that way and doesn't, you know, shy away and walk away from hard situations. She amazes me. I don't know if I could do some of the things she does. So thank you for watching. Hopefully, you know, this helped you understand a little, or maybe if you're on the spectrum or have a kid on the spectrum, you know, it's exciting to see someone out there sharing. I've heard from some people. I love the things we've been hearing. I really appreciate the love we've been getting, and we hope to continue to get some more love from people telling us how Bethany has helped inspire them, or they love seeing it, our story being shared, any of that. So comment down below, share with us, give us those thumbs up, you know, make Bethany feel happy, because she's really, this has really, really been helping her. It's boosting her up quite a lot. She feels so good about what she's doing. So we're going to continue to do it, whether we have 5 subscribers, 1,000 subscribers, the number doesn't matter. We're just going to keep doing it because it's a great thing that she's doing and pushing through. So hopefully you'll choose to subscribe to our channel and hit that bell so you can get notifications. Thanks. Bye.